Let me show you some tips and tricks for Samsung Galaxy A17. The first thing that I want to show you is certain features in the Photos app. So of course we have our gallery over here, but instead of the gallery we can go to the Google folder in the app drawer and we can open Photos. And if you open any photo that you wish to, like for example edit, you can press edit over here at the bottom of the screen. You can tap circle or brush an subject, for example, or an area in order to do something with it. So for example, I can tap on these earbuds over here and I can find, for example, a magic eraser, or we can even use reimagine feature. Let's give it a try. Let's actually use the eraser. Let's try to remove the selected object and let's see how it looks like afterwards. And there we go. Here we have our results. As you can see, my earbuds are actually gone. We can also try to select this area over here that is like some sort of leftover after erasing over here, and let's press erase again to see if that helps, if that fixes the spot that was left. There we go, it looks much better. Now we can press this check over here in the bottom right corner, and of course we can save our photo. So if you're looking for some AI tools that can be used in order to edit a photo, then you can use this Photos app. Besides that, we have circle to search, which is really nothing unusual, but it has lots of different features, not just the feature that allows you to search in Google. So for example, of course, if we open like certain apps or something, we can press and hold our finger on the navigation bar if you use gestures for navigation. If you use 3 buttons for navigation, then you can press and hold your finger on the home button. Then we can tap or circle anywhere in order to search. So for example, I can tap on this text in order to try to find it. We can also draw a shape around a subject in order to select the area. We can of course extend the area, and over here as you can see we have Google search results. We can also try to find visual matches, sorry about that, in order to try to find the exact image. But besides these features, we also have the music recognition, so we can tap over here in order to play, sing or hum a song, and then based on the audio that is being played in the background, for example, we can get the song title. So if you're looking for a song, this is a pretty good tool that allows you to search for it on Google. I even managed to get some song, apparently. It detected a song, even though nothing is being played right now. Now, besides that, there's one more thing that I want to show you. Once again, in circle to search, we can tap on this button over here that allows us to translate the screen. So over here we can choose the target language, which is usually detected automatically. And we can tap over here in order to choose the target language. So for example, we can choose something like, I don't know, like Chinese, for example, right? Why not? And over here, our screen is now translated. Of course, this is just for the screen over here, the visible part. We can close it, of course, scroll down in order to try to find something different that we want to translate. Now, you may be familiar with the old style of quick settings. Right now, if we swipe on the right side, we have quick settings. If we swipe on the left side, we have notifications. We can swipe between these two things as well. But if you prefer the older style, where we had the notifications over here, where we had notifications here, and also certain quick settings buttons, then we can actually make that change. So over here in quick settings, we can tap on this pen icon in the top right corner, go to panel settings, and we can switch from separate to together. And besides that, over here we also have device control and media output buttons, so you can, for example, switch to show when quick panel collapsed. That will give you the full old style. So let's swipe up, and we go. As you can see now, our notification tray looks like this, so you may be familiar with this style from previous Galaxy smartphones. Now, another thing that I want to show you is the audio equalizer. If we open settings and go to sounds and vibration, then over here scroll down to open sound quality and effects, and over here we have an equalizer where we can adjust frequencies. So for example, if you are a fan of bass, we have bass boost over here. We can also use any of these other stuff, and these parameters, these options can help you adjust the audio if you don't really like the audio quality on this smartphone for some reason. We can try to use these in order to boost certain frequencies in order to try to make it sound better in general. If you know how to use these frequencies in order to adjust these frequencies to make it louder or quieter, then of course we can just do this manually as well. Now, another thing that I want to show you is the double press power button shortcut. We're gonna go to advanced features, Over here, open side button, and then we have a double press. By default, we can press the power button twice in order to quickly open the camera. We can also go to settings in order to choose what we want to do with the camera. And besides that, you can use it, for example, for the flashlight. So you can double press the power button in order to toggle the flashlight. You can also use a magnifier, toggle the voice recorder, or you can simply choose an app that should be open. So if you wish to have a quick access to a certain app, then you can choose the app over here. So let's say I'm gonna use, I don't know, like Messages app, for example. Maybe not this one, this is the Samsung Messages app. This one over here. Then now I can just double press the power button in order to quickly open Messages, as you can see over here. So pretty cool stuff. And last but not least, I want to mention the app drawer. Over here, our app drawer, of course, has different pages. We can move our apps around. However, if you prefer the more standard Android style, where we have one single page on which we can scroll and the list is alphabetical, we can also have that on our Samsung Galaxy A17. In order to do that, we need to tap on these three dots in the bottom right corner, and then we can choose sort, and we can switch to alphabetical order. And now, as you can see, we have everything sorted, we have it alphabetical, and we can scroll up and down in order to try to find our apps. Of course, if you want to, we can revert the sorting back to the custom order, and we can have our pages again. And that's pretty much it. If there is something that should have been mentioned in this video but I didn't mention for some reason, then you can let me know in the comments so that other people can know what are other stuff that we can do or find on our Samsung Galaxy A17. Thanks for watching, leave a like and subscribe.